Hi, this is Heather with StrengthOnTheRun.com, here to talk to you today about proper abdominal recruitment, meaning it is entirely possible to go through an entire abdominal workout and miss the muscles completely. To walk out of that workout with a belly sticking out, kind of bulging out, I'm going to teach you how to avoid that and how to make every workout count and be totally effective. And you notice I'm wearing jeans to show that when we want to do just a few quick exercises like this, we can do this any time of the day. Of course, if you're going to put this quick 5-minute routine right into a workout, like before cardio or part of a strength training routine, of course, you're probably going to want to have your full workout gear on. So first thing real quickly we're going to talk about is the transverse abdominal muscle. And that is paper thin, deep lying right back here. It assists in breathing, moves your diaphragm up and down. It lies under your rectus. Your rectus abdominis is that fancy six-pack we can see in a lot of surfers. Now, to get to where we can see our six-pack or have a flat abdominal midsection, we need to know how to recruit and tone that transverse abdominis. So we do that by taking a big breath in. When we exhale, we bring our belly button firmly and tightly into our spine, keeping our height. Let's practice that a couple more. So inhale with me, do this with me. Exhale, belly button firmly into the spine. And let's practice one more time, recruiting that transverse abdominis. Inhale. And exhale, belly button into the spine. Now we know how to get the belly button into the spine. The key is going to be learning how to keep it there and to recognize if it slips on us, because that is the secret. An entire workout where your belly button slips out of your spine or part of a workout is going to lead to that bulgy belly. So we're first going to look at this in a plank context. So one hand under each shoulder, one knee under each hip. So just a little bit of cat and dog to find our neutral spine. Now belly button into the spine. Try sending one leg straight back to your plank position. Belly button should still be into your spine. Second leg back. What happens? Does this happen? If your back arches like this, you gotta, again, we need to bring the belly button back into the spine, work that transverse abdominis. We need to keep that. Now, if you're doing a plank, you're trying to work up to 30 or 60 seconds maybe, and that just doesn't stay. The thing to do is either to take a break or to keep one knee in and do a one-legged plank. Because again, we sometimes think more is better or working harder, sometimes. But again, if we've lost the activation of our transverse, we're not doing ourselves any favors. So that's what we want to work on with our planks. And so let's just finish this plank out for 10 seconds. 9, 8, keep the belly button to the spine. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring one knee in, second knee in. And the second thing we're going to take a quick look at is the stomach crunching motion, or we call spinal flexion. Really quickly, what I want to show you here, this is spinal flexion and this is spinal extension. So a little bit of curve. We want to look at both movements in context of our transverse abdominis. So first, flexion. So we're lying down on our mat with our knees bent and our feet flat. We're taking that breath in. We're exhaling, remember, belly button to spine. Now the key is when we crunch up, does that belly button stay in? And keeping a hand and or an eye on it, because watch what can happen if we're not paying full attention. Bubbling up, we start working out every day with our abs bubbling up. That's what they're going to do all the rest of the time. So we'll try 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, scoop and flatten the belly and take a peek at that. Use your hand, use your eyes to monitor. Inhale. Exhale, curl up and scoop. Good. Let's do a few more times. Exhale. Scoop the belly to bring your head and shoulders up. Inhale as you lower. 2 more. Exhale, flatten the belly as you curl the head and shoulders. Inhale as you come down. Last time, scoop. Try holding this one. An isometric hold of a spinal flexion position with your belly completely flat and hollowed out can be a great way to create a nice flat midsection. And let's come on down. That was excellent. So I just showed you spinal flexion, spinal extension with the belly button into the spine is going to be important. So hands are going to be under your forehead or your cheek. If you want, you can put your head sideways like I'm doing so you can watch and do this with me. Same idea with the belly button. You can see it comes into the spine. I'm exaggerating a little bit, But in this position, same idea. I want to bring the belly button into the spine. And we can see and feel when we release it. So we bring the belly button into the spine. We want to keep it there when we lift a little bit off the mat, right? So we want to avoid this. You see the arch in that back? We don't want that arch. We want a neutral spine. And again, belly in, transverse abdominis. And so now we're really working these, but we have to work these to equal out the abs so that we can keep that flat midsection. And up and down. 3 more for practice. Inhale up. And exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Last one up. Down. And real quickly, what I want to show you is we often want to crunch. We're so eager to flatten those abs. But again, the reason we want to do the extension is so we don't end up with this kind of a posture. If we crunch too much, our muscles back here aren't as developed. Last thing we're going to look at is the oblique muscles and how this concept applies to this as well. Now, I said there's 2 main layers of the main abdominals being your transverse and your rectus abdominis. We also have internal and external obliques. They work in some ways similarly as far as flattening and a nice thin waist. So what we want to do, first we're going to start with a nice side plank lift. I've got a straight line from my hips to my knees. Belly button still into the spine because that's going to help activate that internal oblique. Now we're going to shoulder's going to go into the back as we lift up to our side plank. Now this is a great just a lift and a lower. It's going to give you a little bit of shortening and widening here, so a small oblique crunch. This in and of itself is a great exercise. We can work up to that hold of that isometric where we keep, again, the belly button in. That's a clue that our back is nice and straight. And the final exercise we're going to take a look, and I'm just going to switch sides so we hit both sides during this short video, is going to be the crunch. And so this, you might say this is sort of a full workout. It's also kind of a teaching video. So we're going to take an inhale. We're going to exhale, see the belly go in always, and crunch up a little bit. And these can be small. I like to keep these small. You can also relax this arm so we exhale as we come up. Inhale and exhale, belly in to recruit the muscles and keep the back safe. One more time. Try holding this last one. Again, that nice isometric where we keep the belly in. So we're working not just the obliques, but we're working these too. And come on down. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Heather with strengthontheRun.com. So check out the blog post that's connected with this video for some great information on how to have a sleek 6-pack of abdomen. Please check out the little more on the YouTube channel. The website is strengthontheRun.com. Please consider subscribing to the weekly newsletter for links to more videos like this, for recipes, and for more excellent workout and lifestyle tips. Have a happy and healthy day.